Discouragement is one of the main reasons we do not succeed in life today. This discouragement comes in many different forms and from many different sources or many different angles. If you do not remain focused on your dreams, then you are easily going to get discouraged, either by yourself or by someone else. One thing you need to know is that your dream is not big enough if it doesn't scare you. So, as long as a dream makes sense to you and you are ready to commit and do what it takes to achieve that dream, then right on. It doesn't have to make sense to someone else. Because God would not have put that dream in your head if it were impossible for you to achieve. So why do you discourage yourself? Or why do you allow others to discourage you? The plan may seem too insane to explain, and onlookers may even seem too wise to understand it. But if you commit to it, then every piece of the puzzle will eventually fall into place. Do not let anyone discourage you. Don't be afraid to fail, because failure is actually one of the requirements for success. It is a learning opportunity, and the more failures you get, the faster you succeed. Ignore all the naysayers who will do everything to discourage you. And like Noah in the Bible, just keep building your ark, one day at a time. Remember that for several years, many people thought Noah was crazy, until one day it started to rain. So, do not let any discouragement come to you. The first and worst discouragement is that which comes from inside of us in the form of fear. If you are not careful, then fear can freeze you to the spot and block you for years, making sure that you see failure in everything. And this is because you think of failure as a bad thing. Fear is your worst enemy, and you cannot allow your fear of failure to overpower your desire for success. For the fear of failure is the fear of success. The second discouragement comes from your family members and your friends. These are people who naturally discourage you because in their heads they are looking out for you. They do not want you to fail. They don't want you to lose an investment. They don't want you to get disappointed or to disappoint them or their family name at times. But then, if the plan is fixed in your head, then do not allow them to discourage you. You don't have to hate them for doing this or for trying to watch out for you. But instead, treat their reactions with love and then try to build on the weaknesses that they point out so that your plan can become more effective. Anyone who does not get convinced by your plan will definitely get convinced by the results. And you know why? Because results don't lie and results don't hide. The last and very dangerous form of discouragement is the one which comes from your detractors. Those people whose lone agenda is to make sure you do not succeed. And the worst thing about this set of people is that most of them come in the form of friends. But all they want to do is to keep close to you so they can get first-hand information about your plans and then see how to thwart them. So be careful with this set of people. These are mostly those people who want to do everything to discourage you, either out of simple jealousy or because they think every good thing should come only to them, or mostly because they tried a similar thing and failed and think no one should succeed when they fail. Do not let them take you on. Once you have your dream and you are convinced that that is what you want, all you've got to do is focus on it. Ride on. And remember that you don't even have to show your plan to just anyone. It is always better to work hard in silence and let success be your noise. I know you can do this. You don't have to give in to any form of discouragement from whatsoever source. Stay on your lane, do your thing, and you will definitely succeed. I hope this encourages you. Thank you for always watching, and see you next week.